Certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. And it's Koundé. Tries one from range! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Serginho. Well, that has not gone well. Messi. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Adams. Spread it left. He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shevchenko was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
No, he's not getting any further than that. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Brazil really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Messi.
And we get things going again.
To replace him is
0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh no!
Al Nassr really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Couldn't squeeze it through. Yamal is herring after that one. And that was asking for too much. That's really well manoeuvred. That has ended up in no man's land. Casemiro gets across to intercept that. And smartly reclaimed. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good spread. Back where it came from. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Yamal.
Substitution on the field, number 15, Henderson. Coming on the field.
Oh, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease.
Substitution.
Shevchenko is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Shevchenko. Koundé spots it and intercepts. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And here comes the corner. Al Nassr have their second corner now. Pedro Porro getting this one clear. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, good climb! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ball swung in. Casemiro is there, and he can get that clear. Looking for the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sané. Looking for options for movement. Searching pass he's played there. It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Shevchenko. Number 20, Gerrard. Number 24, Joshua
Great
Kimmich.
vision. Yildiz.
On the field, number 21.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Number 18,
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Substitutions taking place.
That pass isn't the best. Pass somewhat off target. Romero clears it away. Big chance, corner. So their fourth corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Tries to dink it through. And he can thump it away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He is through here. Davis. And that's a good-looking ball.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter.
Here's Haaland. And the shot! And that's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up. Well, I think, Peter, the look on the opposing manager's face says it all right now. No matter how prepared you are, there's not much you can do about that kind of quality.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Al Nassr are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Aguero. That ball looks a good one. And he's managed to get free. And it's made its way to him. That's going to go a long way. Ball is over the line. Costa Curta.
There will be 3 minutes
Haaland.
added time.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. In with the challenge. Jacob Murphy tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. They get a throw in. Incoming delivery. And we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Just a quick announcement and an exciting
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's got to be said, Peter, it's a day to forget for the players at the heart of a defence who were just getting beaten way too easily on so many occasions. But I think the manager, too, has to take responsibility for his failure to stop the leaks.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, in these days of inverted wings...
Schwarzer! Goal! Brazil! And the game springs instantly to life.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ribery. Looking for the run. Pedro Porro clears without hesitation. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Can he get it through? Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Camavinga. Nicked it back promptly. And here's Yamal.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And he cuts out the supply. This is a promising build-up. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Look at the space here, and the shots! And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to belt it away. Serginho. Serginho gets on his bike and on the move. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now, can they get him away? Pedro Porro. To Ono. Now it's Shevchenko. Looking to play him in. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. He's looking wide. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's been slipped through. Ribery is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ono wins the duel this time. Shot at goal! It's a goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now this could be a chance. He has found a way through. Forlan. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Forlan with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Ferran Torres. Pass somewhat off target. Yamal. Now it's Trossard, and he tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he thumps it clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's well spotted. And he was quick to react. Looking for options for movement. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And he's done it again. He's got great chance! And that's a good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, He took his time and he put it where very few can.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Serginho.
Has been indicated.
Forlan.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That is good alertness. Casemiro. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Ribery. And here's Ferran Torres. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's half-time. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're underway for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He's through here, and it's made its way to him. He's found the way through. Can he finish? Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
A header! David Villa gets flagged offside. Forlan. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. He'll try from distance. That's another chance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries one from range. Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. But he's well positioned here. That's going to go a long way. Romero gets across to intercept that. Now it's Yamal. Tries to play it through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Goes down, but nothing given. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Ferran Torres at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Oh no. Casemiro. Plays a sharp little ball here. And it's Ribery. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. He's come in hard.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Cleared away. Ribery. He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Alexander-Arnold. Forlan bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Ribery. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Ferran Torres. Dink through. Murphy! Could be danger here. Pedro Porro picks it up from the goal kick. Looking for a runner. That pass isn't the best. Now that looks a decent ball. That has not gone well. Forlan. Camavinga. Ribery. Now it's Yamal. And he's got away from him. Oh, just a keeper now. Great ball, and he's in here. And it's Forlan. Real chance! And he's taking no chances there. Sané. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hakimi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Ribery. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It's a good run, that. Great timing.
OK, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.